Now, Krissy Vann, she's been busy all weekend long. Here's one of her reports from last night.
Many of you have been able to get out and embrace winter. I mean, this weekend has really been a wintry blast with overcast skies for the most part. Periods of freezing drizzle and, of course, light snow have made a mess on the roads. These guys here, of course, skating along, embracing this wintry mix, but this mix is not going to be nice out on the roads through the AM hours. So be sure to plan ahead. You're going to want to allow a little bit of extra time and a lot of extra space if you are traveling out on the roads to start off the work week.
And Krissy Vann was out, monitoring the situation.
It's been a bit of a wintry mess for many out on the roads this weekend. We've had periods of freezing drizzle, light snowfall, and that's continuing into the morning hours. Now, as you can see here in Mississauga, many embracing winter, getting out on the skates. But you know what's not fun? When the roads become the skating rink. So I'll be your eyes on the ground through the AM commute and keeping you informed of the conditions.
And Krissy, yesterday the driving conditions were really tough, and I know you drive the QEW quite a bit. Give us a little taste of what it was like.
Well, first things first, for those of you that are just waking up, allot the extra time because I had a lot of snow to shovel off of my vehicle. There was really just quite a mess on the roads throughout most of the drive along the QEW. It was completely snow covered. In a lot of sections, Rachel, it was that lumpy snow that kind of pulls your vehicle around. Now, we just drove into Grimsby and there are sections that are track bare, but we've still passed a couple of vehicles that have landed into ditches. So dangerous driving conditions this morning. You want to leave a lot of extra time. I know we hear the message over and over again, but it's that extra time that's going to allow you to leave lots of space and be patient because it's going to be a little bit of a messy and slow travel either way.
All right, Krissy Vann live in Grimsby. We'll be checking in with her throughout the show. Thanks so much, Krissy. And you see that blowing snow around her. Okay, let me take you outside now and let's join Krissy Vann. Krissy, we've been talking about some of those terrible road conditions, and where you are in Grimsby, it's still snowing. So can you fill us in on what drivers are dealing with this morning?
Well, I can speak from experience, Rachel and Chris, because I actually traveled along the QEW this AM out of the Niagara region, and it was very messy toward that end. Now, as you come into Grimsby, there are track bare marks, so it's making it easier, and looking at how people are moving along, it looks to be improving, but regardless, we've already spotted a couple vehicles that have ended up into ditches, so there are still slick patches, and plus, if your tire catches any of the sides, I mean, the roads are clear in sections, but there are still sections that do have a little bit of that lumpy accumulation. In addition to that, windshield wiper fluid essential. Make sure that you have a backup in your vehicle. I know I went through a jug yesterday, and one of our producers as well pretty much used a whole bottle coming down the 400. It's sloppy out there, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Krissy. Absolutely, windshield washer fluid going through it by the buckets.
Oh, and you know what I find too with some of my windshield wiper, I guess, the dirt doesn't really get off of it. It's sort of like smudging more dirt around. So take some time, get a wet cloth, and actually clean off.
Do you even remember what color your car is?
Well, it's white.
Is it? Okay.
So mine's easy.
Oh, there you go.